Good morning, everyone. My name is Justin Simons. I'm the Acting Chief Executive Officer of the Bermuda Airport Authority, and thank you for joining us here today. The Authority CEO, Lester Nelson, is traveling, thus unfortunately unavailable to join us today, but he sends his best and thanks everyone for their hard work in contributing to this project. Now, for those of you who may not know, the Bermuda Airport Authority are the owners of the L.F. Wade International Airport. Thus, not only do we oversee Skyport in their performance in the redevelopment and operations of the passenger terminal buildings, but we also provide key air navigation services, namely air traffic engineering, air traffic control, ground maintenance, and of course meteorological forecasting and reporting through our Bermuda Weather Service. And it is through this work with the Weather Service that we are here today to celebrate the official launch and ribbon cutting of our new Doppler weather radar system. And before I transition over to the Minister and Chairman, who have a few words, I wanted to just thank a couple of different folks in attendance today, primarily our Board Chairman, Lawrence Scott, as well, of course, as our Minister, but of course our Airport Authority team as well, specifically our Air Service Delivery, Air Service Assurance, Airport Redevelopment, and Bermuda Weather Service teams. These folks have worked collectively hand in hand to ensure this project was delivered on time and under budget. And I also wanted to recognize Adam Shanks. Adam is the Regional Sales Manager for Leonardo, Germany, GmbH. Leonardo are the manufacturers of this beautiful new radar. They've spent time over the last year putting the system together, and then in recent months were on the ground in Bermuda training our staff and installing the system. So thank you, Adam, for your hard work.
My pleasure.
And with that, I will transition over to our chairman, who has a few words to say.
Good morning, everybody. And on behalf of the Airport Authority, I would just like to thank you for coming out for us and our biggest milestone since taking over the air navigation services just a few months ago. And I just want to take this time and opportunity to thank the Board of Directors who have worked tirelessly and have also worked very hard to ensure that this Doppler radar did come in on time and under budget. And what I want to do is just allow Mr. Shanks to give a few words to explain about the radar and give his comments.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody for inviting me here today, and all the Minister, the Airport Authority, and of course the Weather Service. And this radar is very important because I think it mainly addresses a few challenges, two of which are the isolated location of Bermuda in the Atlantic, since you don't have the benefit of neighbors with other type of weather meteorological systems. You are here alone, and you actually need a very robust and excellent weather radar, which you do have now. And of course, climate change. With the climate change that is occurring today, we actually need more and more types of weather equipment. Some of the upgrades, I think, of this new weather radar is especially dual polarization, the ability to actually have better hydrometeor and non-hydrometeor classification, which is excellent for storm classification, better hail warnings, and of course very important for measuring other types of objects like insects and birds. And I think all this amounts to much better weather forecasting for Bermuda in general. For example, the ability to give better forecasts to the residents and those visiting Bermuda, and also to address mission critical operations like airports, better severe warnings, severe weather warnings like hurricanes, tropical storms. And again, thank you everybody for inviting me here today, and we're all very proud of this weather radar. And of course, last but not least.
Thank you, Mr. Shanks.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah. All right, good morning again, everyone. It is certainly great to be with you here today at the Bermudaful Cooper's Island Complex to celebrate the official launch of Bermuda's new Doppler weather radar system. The Bermuda Airport Authority did a wonderful job replacing the system with minimal outage time and under budget at a cost of $2.01 million versus the budget capital cost of $2.04 million. Given the importance of accurate weather information to Bermuda, particularly during hurricane season, I think we are all relieved and happy to have our weather radar back in place and with increased reliability. The previous radar system was installed in 2004, and the Airport Authority, upon its formation in 2017, discovered that the system needed to be replaced as it had reached the end of its useful life and was experiencing reliability issues. Over the last year, while German company Leonardo manufactured components for the new system, the Airport Authority successfully kept the old radar operating until March, when it was finally dismantled, creating space to install this new, more advanced radar system. I thank both the Airport Authority and Leonardo for their hard work. And of course, I would just like to say and emphasize the fact that when Mr. Shanks talked about the predictability with the new radar system, you will all know that the PGA Tour will be hosting a tour event in October. And I can tell you, what gave me great pleasure was when I was talking to the superintendent just a few days ago, how happy he was to say that this system is now up and running, and how he relies on this to do all his projections. He relies on it to do all his work, all the planning and all those things that go along with getting the course in good shape. And we need good weather conditions in order to do a lot of this work. So he was very, very happy so that he can get prepared for that great event that we're having in October. But I'd like to finish by saying to MP Lawrence Scott and the board and the team for the great work that you have done. And, you know, for us to come under budget, I think that's very important. And I, on behalf of the government, thank all of you for your hard work and dedication in bringing this to fruition at the course that you did. And now I'd like to have Lawrence, Mr. Shanks, and of course Justin join me in cutting the ribbon. Now listen, the only thing you guys are missing is a red ribbon to go on the other side. Now you're talking. I've seen a lot of blue lately. Yeah. Right. Now, are we just going to we're going to do it together? Yeah. If we cut that, you go this way. Okay. Worldwide guests that may be, watching at the moment too, is that we hope that you join in us and celebrate this great milestone. Are we ready? Yep. And count of three. 1, 2, 3. All right. Can I just get you gentlemen up here real quick? That's still on all.
I shouldn't have asked you, just take it off.
To ask for forgiveness.